Hi guys, thanks for checking the video out. So I've just come off the golf course. I've just played an event at Exeter Golf and Country Club. I'm not in a particularly good mood. And when I say not in a particularly good mood, I'm in a foul mood. Really disappointed with the way I've played today. And because I put in a bit of effort and I took a golf game that was actually very good. I mean, it was firing in all aspects really. I had a practice round yesterday, had 6 birdies and an eagle, so some real good stuff in there. Always got to be a little careful. It's a good example in practice rounds that was always going to be hard to replicate, and usually when I have a practice round I won't score out, but as I haven't been playing a great deal, I thought it was better to try and keep a score just to try and get a bit more match ready. So yeah, was pleased with how I played yesterday. There were a few mistakes in there, but I was very confident coming into today, and got off to a good start. Made a silly double bogey on the second. Hit it in behind a tree, and walking up I could see a ball a bit further on. It looked like I'd got away with it, and as I got closer my ball was actually tucked behind. It was just a ball just lying there, and it kind of shows, like, mentally, as I had the high of thinking that I'd got away with it, I kind of switched off a bit and then didn't play a particularly good second, and was just trying to play a recovery. And again, a real good example of you should be focusing on every shot, and just because you've decided, well, the green's not in play, I'm just going to play it out into a safe position, you've still got to really fully focus. So didn't do that there, but to my credit, birdied the first with a double on the second, and then birdied the third to kind of level myself back out. So yeah, I would please hitting my new irons really good. I'm trying to make nice full powerful swings, and yeah, good. So got to 12 level, couldn't have possibly been any more, and then 13 and 14 both drivable. Just played the wrong shot, strategy errors, wind off the left on 13, so you do need to hit a little cut down that hole. It's a dog leg from left to right, and try to put too much cut on it. Actually hit a half decent shot, but it's buffered across, and then I was kind of short side, so I think I only had 40 yards into the hole, but playing straight across the green, no real shot. Didn't play a particularly good flop shot, but and hit it into the bunker, but it was tough, and yeah, bogey. 14, then it needed a little cut in there, and I probably could have gone at it with 3-wood. Went with the driver. Still, I was a bit flummoxed by the 13th, by the bogey there. So, and made a bit of a ropey swing, but with driver, too much club, I actually went through the left-hand portion of the green, or to the left of the green, went into a hedge and ended up making bogey. So then 2 holes, only pick 1 shot up, I would kind of say that's about even, especially in a pro event. Pick 1 up there, you're not really picking much up on the field. There's a possibility to pick 2 up, so to drop 2 was real disappointing. 15's in a very difficult hole, which I double bogeyed. I felt a little unlucky. I hit again, it's another dog leg, hit a really nice hybrid, and it kind of just went through the fairway a fraction, so meant I had to kind of cut one underneath a tree. And I've just put a video up about Mark Warren. He's talking about how he fades and he draws, and he's quite clear that he does it with his setup and then tries to make the same swing. I was trying to play like a low cut and trying to make sure it stayed low and cut, but I almost like leaned into it a bit through the ball. That meant that it come out further left, and it found a hedge by the green. Unplayable, I had to drop it out, so not good at all. The finish was average, not happy with it, but to be fair, got it up and down out of a bunker on 16 for par, and then 18 a par 5. I had 215 in there, fatted 4-iron into the water, but to my credit, got it up and down from 60 yards for the par. So not happy with the finish, but it could have only been worse. But yeah, so bit of a shame how I switched off. I didn't feel great on the course today. I've got a bit of tendonitis in my right elbow, which yeah, excuse coming. Insert excuse here. But no, I've got a bit of tendonitis. I'm thinking I might need a cortisone injection because it's been playing up now for quite a while. It stems, so I've got some problems with my upper back as well, which I'm seeing the osteopath about, but it's all interlinked. Not great, but I mean, I do have some mobility in there, so I'm not really sure how much that affected my scoring today. I'm also doing 5-2 diet, so not today, but yesterday I actually felt quite clean, doing only with the 500 calories. But then today, I think I tried to take on too much food on the course, and it just didn't hit my system very well. So I started grazing as you should, like through the round, but then kind of did a shake and took on quite a lot of cereal bars, stuff like that. And I think I took too much in. I'm not sure what happened. Insulin might have spiked or something, but I got a bit lethargic as well. So wasn't feeling great on the course, and that's kind of an excuse, but kind of not either. I think I need to go about the way that I'm eating on the course a bit different, and I've really got to stay focused in. I actually made a great up and down on 10 after bogeying 9 to go to level par. I made a really good up and down on 10 after hitting an awful tee shot, but the tee shot, it was like out of focus. I don't mind hitting bad shots, but it's when you're a bit out of focus, and it kind of rocked me a little bit. I didn't feel as comfortable after that point, and that's when I think a bit of the fatigue might have kicked in, because I had hit it great prior to that, and I hit it great the day before, so there was actually no reason to kind of go into my shell in the manner in which I did. But you've got to factor in I'm doing my uni work at the minute. I mean, if you look, this is kind of what I've been staring at for hours on end, doing a lot of reconstruction for my biomech stuff, so I'm not really focused in on my golf at the minute, and that probably showed as well, doing a little bit of fatigue. But all in all, really happy with my golf game, and that's why I'm so disappointed with this round, because putting was great, short game was great, it hit some real good shots, and I have over the last 2 days. Nice to be down at Exeter again. They've done some changes on the course. It was looking really good. The course was looking really good, so to not shoot under par today, I would have been annoyed to shoot level 1 under, 2 under today. So to shoot 5 over is a bit of a kick in the stomach, or kick myself in the ass. So I kicked myself somewhere, basically. But but are more positives than bad things. But it's getting to the point now, every video I'm doing is kind of got this same theme. I mean, the package is there, but it might be a case that I have to consider maybe not playing quite as many competitions if I'm not focused in. I mean, if I've got a lot on coaching wise and with my masters, because my masters is pretty full on at the minute. It's very time draining, so, and mentally it's obviously quite hard on me as well. So it might be a case that I really do scale back the golf, or obviously I'll do the vlogs, doing play with mates, because I enjoy playing. But if I'm not competition ready physically or mentally, it might be worth not playing quite as much. Unfortunately, over the summer, I've got a lot of people asking, "Am I going to do the Open?" And I would love to. It's a great opportunity, and we're always 3 rounds away, and doing that, it's not going to happen this year, unfortunately. And it's a shame, just because I can't commit to it, and because my golf game is actually probably as good as it's been. I've made some silly mistakes with driver, probably today, hitting them where I shouldn't, because I was really pleased with the package. Like I said, I just can't focus on that, can't focus on the Masters. I've tried to do it in the past. I mean, you try and put everything as a priority, and what happens is you just do everything poorly, and that's kind of what happened today, because I'm better than what I've done, and I get a bit fed up making the same comments in these videos, because it gets a bit boring, doesn't it, guys? But so I'm gonna have to have a think. Obviously, I'll play a little bit, but it might be a case when doing the vlogs, because obviously that can be more enjoyable in using it as time off rather than taking a day off to play an event and not do very well. And it's a shame, and I don't mean that on this event, because I grew up at Exeter. I enjoy playing there. I had a great time with the ladies that I was playing with. So doing it's not like it was a waste of a day. It's just I'm better than what I'm doing, and it's actually more frustrating because actually the golf game that I'm bringing is far better than what I'm doing. I can accept playing poorly. It's just what happens with golf. But it might be a case of actually to enjoy my golf more and to get more balance in life at the minute, that I just can't play as many events, and I genuinely would love to. That's why this is quite hard at the minute, because I would genuinely like to play more, but just with got some great YouTube commitments coming up. So again, I'm not trying to make you feel sorry for me, because I'm going to Wentworth next week. But I've got loads of this master stuff and obviously the coaching side of it as well. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to have a think and just structure things a bit better, and that, like I said, that might mean not so much competitive golf this year, unfortunately. But let's keep it ticking over. Let's get these things out of the way. Get these horrible things out of the way. And then it might be a case of actually thinking, the Buzzman is thinking 2017. Maybe the Open 2017. Might even consider winning the Open in 2017. Or yeah, I may see. I've just maybe just need to focus on a few other things. I'm starting to get distracted again. But yeah, so not the best of rounds. Pleased with the way I played. Might need to have a look at my back and get that sorted. Do a bit of yoga, etc. But yeah, life's not too bad. When you get to play on a nice sunny day on a nice golf course. So maybe I should just enjoy that and savour that. Hope to catch you soon.